Howdy guys, welcome. Thanks for stopping by for another episode. Here we are building again at our little theme park, and my goodness, things are just coming along so nicely. And, oh my goodness, of course, how do I forget to do this? Let me just do this right away, because I'll unfortunately forget again. But thank you for pointing out, guys. I did unfortunately forget the exit right here. I just, lost in the zone, and all the other ones, the exits had kind of, gone in automatically, so I just kind of had one of those moments. Okay, so what I've gone ahead and done between the episodes is I've added in that little kind of code thingy to unlock the roller coasters. So let's just go ahead and build ourselves a roller coaster. Why the heck not, right? And I already have kind of a spot in mind for where it's going to go. So what I want to do is just add a new path, just kind of coming through here. And then what we can do is start creating some new facilities along here. And as a kind of bit of a bonus as well, if you're now walking this way, you don't have to go as far to kind of get back to the washroom. And then just in terms of facilities, I think we should probably put another washroom, just like something very similar to this, just like literally right over here. And then along here, we could probably put some more food stalls or something. Okay, so without further ado, let's jump into roller coasters and have ourselves some fun with this. And so I was thinking, just to make things a little bit out of the way, maybe we could elevate this. So just put that. And actually, if we follow the path a little bit, we don't have to do too much in terms of like moving the trees and this and that, right? So say about here, rotate to about. Yeah, actually, this was good right about here. Cool. All right, and then we'll build ourselves like a little pedestrian bridge or something to kind of get up here. Okay, so for roller coasters, definitely we need ourselves a a lot of speed and momentum. So we gotta start the party going up. So we'll put on the chain, raise the elevation, and just start building segments to kind of get ourselves nice and high up here. And that's fairly decent right there. So let's start making the drop in the other direction. Actually, that's a really good drop. Nice. Holy smokes. And so this I want to be nice and steep. So unfortunately our patrons are going to be like, oh my gosh. But I think they'll like it. Alright, so again, lots of speed. And then now we're going to start kind of curving around. I was thinking maybe we could do kind of a wide corkscrew as we drop the remaining distance. And then raise out of it. Maybe do a nice big wide kind of half loop on its side. And then that can drop into an actual loop. And then we can just kind of find a fun little squiggly way back. Okay. So let's start banking to the right. So we'll start turning our action over here. Start pulling things a little bit off to the right. Cool. And like building roller coasters, it becomes very, very fun. Like, it just might seem a little bit intimidating in the beginning, but holy smokes, the whole thing... the whole time, all I'm picturing myself doing is like using like VR goggles for this, because that would be so cool. And so just like the past, you can make them a little bit longer, shorter, like that kind of stuff, right? So I want to do a wide corkscrew, or not corkscrew, but yeah, kind of a corkscrew, right? So let's do that. Start going down a bit too. Keep the speed going. In the game, it kind of gives you track pieces that really work well with the one previous to it. So you see how I was just kind of like motoring away, doing lots of pieces there. The game is kind of, it helps you along, right? So I'm kind of done doing the crossovers, or the corkscrews now, right? It's actually kind of cool. But just shape in general. And you can kind of see the goal is just to kind of smoothly bank into your turns. That way it's not so rough on the, on the riders. Just, I mean, just like in real life too, right? You don't want to be like banging your head around the sides. That's no fun. You just want to feel the G's. Feel like you're in a fighter plane, Alright. Nobody likes the demolition derby. Alright, now I wanted to do kind of like a loop on its side. And when you kind of see what I'm making, you'll kind of know what I mean. Okay, so that goes up. That goes like this. And then... there we go. And then that can drop a little bit lower. Oops. Now, do we have enough room? We should. As long as I bank that. There we go, this way. There we go. See, that's kind of cool, right? Just go kind of sideways, almost in a You know, remember when you were like kids and they had those little Tyco cars and you would have that little loop thing that would go up the hill? Not the hill, up the side of your wall. And it was like kind of that same idea. That's kind of what I'm thinking of right now when I'm building this. Okay. Alright, so let's straighten out. Let's build ourselves an actual loop here. And there's no underground features just yet, so we're going to have to stay above the ground, which is totally no problem. Yeah, so we're going a little bit too far into the ground there, so we can't do that piece, unfortunately. But I mean, those features will be coming soon, right? This is just an alpha, so. But we know this. We know how alphas work. Okay, so let's now drop this down, go straight. Now we've given ourselves a little bit more room to work with. You can kind of see, like, you just bend and shape the tools kind of how you want. And it'd just be so much more fun and easier to use if you had, like, VR goggles. I think that would just be the most amazing experience. Okay, so straighten out, drop it down slightly. And then now let's put in a loop. And we should have enough momentum still and speed to definitely make our way through this. So I wanted to loop this maybe this way, actually. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, actually, that's kind of cool. This will honestly be a really fun coaster. So you don't lose too much speed going through here. And a nice little push from the downhill from the loop. That'll get us a nice little bit of extra. And then let's start making our way back. We'll bring this up and over. Cool. You know, build it over top of the washroom, because that just looks kind of cool. And now, like, features like the autocomplete and like that kind of stuff is not finished yet, so you have to kind of, you know, make your own way back type thing, which is no problem. Alright. Now, can we do something like a barrel roll as we kind of come out of this? I don't see why not. Okay, so rolls, barrel roll. I'm thinking of, like, you know, Starbox 64. Or Starbucks, Star Fox. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think it was Starbucks. Oh wow. Yeah, my goodness, my poor brain. Sometimes the things I say. Alright, so let's try that again. Barrel roll, that's what I'm after. But yeah, I'm thinking from Star Fox 64, you know, the whole do a barrel roll. Okay, don't need that again. And let's just curve this way. And we'll start just, you know, making our way back. Otherwise, that's a cool roller coaster. Quite like this. And it shouldn't be too long, so we should have some pretty good turnover speeds. And hopefully the game... Oh, almost. When you get close, the game kind of knows that you're trying to land the ship type thing, you know? So it... I'll bring it in for you. So what I'm going to do instead is just go with longer segments. And that should hopefully get us the rest of the way. We have the right height here? I think we're okay before. No. Oh wait, oh, it was... Oh darn it, you had it. See what I mean? How the game has suddenly snapped it for us? That's kind of what I was trying to do there. Okay. Beautiful. Thank you, Mr. Game. Excellent. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, so what trees do we have to move? There's probably one or two. Alright. Where's my clicky? Oh, troublemaker, huh? Oh, am I still on the, that's why. I still have the roller coaster selected. My mistake. I say arguably that one's in the way too. Nice. And then, hey, alright. Did a pretty good job of avoiding everything. Oh, beautiful sunset. Okay, so let's ride this thing. Holy smokes. And, okay, so where's my clicky for this? There you are. we'll put in the entrance, which will be on, say, this side. Put in the exits, which could be, I mean, it's a little bit of a thin walkway. Maybe we can put the exit on this side. Nah, well, you know, why not? Game physics, I'm sure our people won't fall off. That's silly to worry about. And so when you're doing our elevated paths, right? Put the red brick for the red. Basically, you just click and drag this little box here. And that kind of gives you height, which is really convenient. So we got our snappers on. And I'm hoping to kind of sneak around here. But it looks like, here we go. Okay, now let's put in our little entrance here. And we can probably find a way to get this to work. The back's easier to fix than the front, so I have no problem having to redo our little path thing there. Okay, so there's a point that works. So again, we can just back that up. Oh, I see. Is the height right there? Ah, so maybe we won't be putting this right here. There we go. Perfect. Exactly what we're after. Alright, now, onto the exits. And let's do our generic path up here. Don't need it that wide. And same idea. Come here, dude. Start dropping that down. I mean, the pathing, it's a little counterintuitive sometimes. So I'm wanting to have to take off the snaps. I'm trying to do a little angled drop right here, but things being uncooperative with me. But honestly, that's okay. Like, I'll just kind of go with the flow. And there, just reconnect that. Perfect. Oh goodness, sorry. Oh, actually that's kind of cool too. Just open that up like that. Oh, I quite like that. Alright, so let's put in some lighting, just a little bit dark right here, and then we can kind of add some, maybe some more props or something in the area a little bit later on, but just to get these things started. So I think once we get a little bit more of the park established, then we can start doing some beautification. Kind of improve on, you know, the trees and, like, you know, that kind of stuff. And I think my general plan is just to kind of play this a little bit more. So we'll do a few more episodes of this. And then I'll kind of hold off until there's a few more features. And then once some more stuff gets unlocked and some more things added, then I'll do like a little proper Let's Play. Just some, like, you know, tip videos and like that kind of stuff. But for the moment, this is just a little bit of a sneak peek. Because I'm just too eager, you know, I can't wait. But this game, it doesn't really feel like an alpha. Like, there's quite a bit of playability to it. Most games with an alpha, you just kind of feel like you're done after, you know, a few hours, right? But with this, we have only just begun. And cue the evil scientist laughter, you know? Alright, so roller coasters are all waiting here for this to open. Let's do it. Alright, so we need 4 cars for a train. Drop that train right in here. And wait, don't leave without us. And let's just do ourselves, let's sit in the front seat, why not, right? We're front seat warriors here. This will be exciting. And it's nighttime too. And so, like, you know, the little mechanics and that kind of stuff too, right? So the chain's not moving, like that kind of stuff will be, like, you know, fixed and added, I imagine, for the final version. And they were saying the roller coasters themselves are just not quite, you know, finished yet with the, you know, some of the mechanics and that kind of stuff too, so. But I mean, like, for something that's still not finished, this is still awesome. Okay, let's enjoy this. Yeah, pretty decent amount of speed here, which should be good. Oh, that barrel is so smooth, I love it. And it's alright. I really like that. It's not too fast, which is kind of good. I think our guests are really gonna like it too. Fantastic. Look at that lineup already. Okay, so let's kind of watch it in like a little bit of a cinematic kind of mode here. See how things go from this side. Because maybe it'll look faster. Because that for me just felt like it was such a good amount of speed and bank and everything. I think like the junkie, speed junkie in me wanted to be maybe a little bit faster, but... Alright, we'll see though. I'm definitely keeping it. I don't think we're going to get rid of this. I just, maybe for next time, we could have this go a little bit further down before we start to bank away from it. But you're still picking up speed as you go. Oh, no, what am I saying? Look how nice and fast that is. This is great. And maybe it's just the perspective from sitting in the front. Oh, yeah, look at that. This is fantastic. Oh, I love it. Fantastic. Great barrel roll, too. Yeah, look at that. Great length. Suits the lineup well. I'm sure people will be very happy with that. Awesome. Well, good job, team. Okay, so let's build ourselves a little washroom facility over here, too. Just kind of keep this in the background so we can still stare at it. That's pretty neat. Oh, okay, so what I was thinking actually for the next round of little service buildings and whatnot, right, our little facilities, is maybe we could do them on a separate little kind of off-road on their own. And we can probably take advantage of this little corner, right? Just do something like this. That's kind of cool. And then we can have the washroom. Yeah, actually, the washroom looks pretty large. So let's have it on the outside. And maybe we can do like a small food thing on the inside. Okay, so let's drop this in. Nice. We could do the same thing as last time, where we just build like a double. But you know what? I think we're not really getting the right kind of space for that, so we'll stick to the single little entrance. Alright, so... I mean, let's make this one different than the last one. Same kind of idea in colors, though. Just they're easy to kind of find if you're a guest. Okay, so let's put in that generic kind of blue. But now we're a little bit offset. And then, oh, you can even put them here. Oh, neat. So we can encase our original building. I think I'm going to go on the outside, though, because the textures kind of overlap like that. Oopsies. Well, darn it. That's not what I want to do. Okay, let's start this again. And there is an undo button, but for the life of me, I can't remember to use it, if that makes any sense. I'm just not used to there being one in these kind of games. Though there always should be, right? So... Okay, so starting again, which is not a problem at all. Maybe we're not that far along anyway. So I'll put it on the outside. This looks kind of cool. Alright, so just drop these. And just remember, it's the Z key for moving. And then for... Actually, I don't think you can do fine rotations with these. I think they're just the just along the axis of the little white squares there. 90 degrees at a time. Oh well. Okay, so to make this a little bit different, what we should probably do are just some little pillars or something fun, kind of working it, right? Yeah, why not, right? Something like this. Just a little bit extra. Just for the sake of the visuals, you know? And then maybe we could put like a glass canopy or something on the side. I think we saw one of those before, right? Oh, that's kind of neat. I don't know why I can't put that on that corner. Like, I want them to kind of meet in the middle. Yeah, just like this. Oh, you silly boy, what have you done? Alright, try that again, please. Oh, almost go here. Where? Oh, there it is. That's a hard snap point to find. If I rotate a bit. I don't know what the issue is. Why that's such a hard. It's trying to snap me over to the next piece like a little bit too quickly. Oh boy. Sorry guys, I'm just determined now, so I have to get this. And I promise you, I'm trying to move my mouse as little as possible. I'm not sure why it's just dancing around. There it is. Click. Yes, you got it. Magnificent. I love it. Cool. Alright, so decorations. So let's put that up here. Ooh, is that not centered? It should center on this thing though, shouldn't it? For me, it looked like that was going on at an angle, but I'm just going crazy. So we'll put that like that. And then we'll put these things just on the sides. Hey, that's cool. Beautiful tracking. You can kind of see how it's following the trees like this. Very cool. Should we do it on the inside too? No, not enough room. Yeah, that'll be a little bit too much otherwise. I like that. It's a really nice looking washroom. And just maybe like, you know, air conditioner, right? Just these little things, you know, I really like on the extras. I don't want that to be floating. And it's like those little itty bitty degrees. Like I don't really want to worry too much about those. In fact, that's a little bit offset. Who knows? You know, don't worry about that stuff, right? There we go. Look at that. Nice little improvements to the park. Quite liking this. Let's see this roller coaster one more time here. Actually, no. Let's just pause. Let's jump on board. Let's watch it from the back though. Yeah, right. Just destroy this while we're at. No, don't destroy it. Oh, cinematic? Yeah, sure. Oh, but I believe we have to take it off pause first. Oh, that's peep. Okay. So now we know. Okay, so cinematic. Let's watch our guests, see how they react to this. I see some hands up. I see some excitement. Oh yeah, they're liking this. This is cool. Maybe I'm not the biggest fan of this cinematic. That could just be that like we don't have a very wide, long coaster. A little bit dizzying though. That's still a good lineup though. People are still liking it. Seems to be a positive response from everyone getting off. They're just all looking up at it in amazement kind of thing. That's cool. I guess they're impressed. And I love this washroom. I mean, look at the lines on it. It's just so fun. And that's, honestly, the more you build, the better you'll get. Like, look at the difference between, like, you know, this little milkshake thing and our washrooms. Like, we're already getting better. This is just like, you know, our second episode, right? All right, so I think we'll call it an episode right here, guys. So I appreciate you sticking with it. Appreciate you watching. Definitely hit the like button if you're enjoying it, and yeah, make some suggestions if you guys definitely, you know, you want to see something, or if you have any roller coasters in real life you want me to kind of sneak a peek at, and maybe we can try and build something similar, or just get some ideas. You guys can just let me know, send some links. Sometimes when you post links in YouTube, especially if you're kind of new to the channel, it'll kind of post it as spam, so I have to kind of go find it in the spam folder. So if I don't respond right away, then, you know, don't stress type thing. And just in general, these days, I'm a little bit slow to respond to comments because there's just so many that come in. So I read, like, you know, 99% that come in, so don't feel like I'm ignoring you guys. Usually I'll bring them up in the next video, or I'll just try my best to kind of respond in the next, you know, week or so. Which sounds crazy, but there's just so many that come in. Anyway, that is all, guys. Appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. And until then, take care of yourselves.